On March 3, 1876, pieces of meat fell from a clear sky onto a farm in Kentucky. Multiple witnesses reported watching it happen. The event occurred near the community of Olympia Springs in Bath County, Kentucky. A local farmer's wife, Mrs. Allen Crouch, was making soap in her yard when small pieces of flesh began falling over an area estimated at roughly 100 by 50 yards. Neighbors soon arrived to inspect what had landed. Witnesses described flakes and strips of meat drifting from above for several minutes. Some pieces measured only a few centimeters across. Others were several inches long. The sky showed no sign of a storm. No animal carcass was found nearby. Samples were collected for examination. Local newspapers quickly reported the incident. Several physicians examined the material. Their conclusions differed. Some believed it resembled lung tissue from a horse or infant. Others identified muscle or cartilage. The samples had already begun decomposing, making a definitive identification impossible. Scientists later proposed several explanations. The leading theory suggested that a flock of vultures had simultaneously regurgitated partially digested meat while flying overhead, a known defensive behavior in the species. The size of the affected area and the scattered distribution were consistent with that possibility. However, no one reported seeing vultures above the farm at the time the meat fell. No preserved sample survived for modern DNA testing. The event itself was witnessed by multiple people. Newspaper reports and scientific discussions from the time confirmed that something unusual fell onto the Crouch property. The greatest uncertainty is not whether material fell from the sky. It is exactly what that material was and how it arrived there. Nearly 150 years later, the Great Kentucky Meat Shower remains one of America's most unusual documented natural mysteries. Without surviving samples, one question can no longer be tested. What actually fell from the sky over Kentucky that afternoon?